In this video, we're going to take a look at this one thing you should do every night before bed so that you can speed up your manifesting process. And guys, before we jump into this video, don't forget to hit that like button and the subscribe button, as it would really help out my channel so that I can continue making free content for you guys. Now, one of the biggest blocks we can face when manifesting is our subconscious programming. Now, this can start from childhood. Perhaps you developed a belief where they always told you money was really hard to get, or you have to work incredibly hard to make a lot of money. Or perhaps one of your parents were emotionally unavailable, so you were perhaps constantly seeking validation from them. So you were trying to come home from school, look at my homework, look at my grade, trying to get them to just validate you and approve and make you feel worthy. Now, by that happening, you may have developed a belief system where you need to be perhaps needy in relationships, in your job, with your boss, with your friends, with your parents. Perhaps you still seek that validation, when in reality, you are already whole and complete and you are worthy without needing external validation. Now, these are all sorts of belief systems that you can develop through your childhood and your life experiences. But the problem is that when you want to manifest the reality you do want, you need to resonate with the person who has manifested that reality already. As many of you guys know, Neville Goddard, he talks about the law of assumption. Now, I think the law of assumption and subconscious programming go hand in hand. So you may sit there every day saying, I have a lot of money, I have a lot of money. But if in your day-to-day, you don't believe that you are abundant and wealthy and financially free, and you don't act like the person who would be abundant, wealthy, and financially free, then your subconscious inner being doesn't really believe you chanting, I'm wealthy, I'm wealthy. The point is, you have to believe the reality you want from an energetic level. Now, that doesn't mean you're going to sit there saying, I am loved, I am validated all day long. Sure, those things can help, but it takes time to reprogram your subconscious mind so that you can follow the law of assumption. Now, the law of assumption is that you will assume the presence of your desire. So you would act as if it already exists, because in reality, it does. Now, whether you've manifested the physical form of it does not actually matter. In reality, it does actually exist, but the manifestation of that exact thing you want in the physical form may take you having to align your subconscious mind and your conscious mind to that reality. Because right now, you might only have your conscious mind aligned with the reality that you want, but you also need to bridge your subconscious mind to get to that point. And when you do that, that's when you can effectively use the law of assumption. Now, this one hack can help you reprogram your subconscious mind, but you have to do it just before bed. The reason I say just before bed, or you can also do it in the morning, but generally before you sleep. So when you get into bed after a long day and you unwind and you're trying to sleep and you're unwinding, slowly as you get to the sleeping state, your brain is not in this overthinking mode or thinking about the stresses of the day. Your brain has started to quieten down. Now, this is the perfect time for you to start reprogramming your subconscious mind. So what I want you guys to do when you get to the state is to visualize the reality that you want and imagine exactly how you'd be if you had it. Imagine it's already there. This desire, this want is no longer a desire and want because it's just part of your life. It's just manifested already. Now have that and do it for 5 to 10 minutes. Now after that, stop. Stop thinking about it. Surrender. Let go. If you keep thinking about it and trying to be a bit perfectionist about the thought and the visualization that it's got to be a certain way, then you are exuding lack energy and you're almost re-emphasizing that that thing is not there. So only take 5 to 10 minutes, visualize the reality that you want, then surrender and let go. And don't even think about it too much the next day if you aren't ready. The only time you're ready to think about it is when you are no longer desperately wanting it and you've already started to believe that it is a reality. So the law of assumption can go hand in hand with many of the other concepts I've discussed on this channel. So those concepts include taking action and being the person that would have already achieved the outcome that they wanted to manifest. The second step was to let go. So not constantly desperately want that outcome to take place, and realize that you are whole and complete without that manifestation anyway. And when you are feeling whole and complete, it's funny because that manifestation will come to you faster because it is a better vibrational match to your energy set point. Then I would also say continue to be an authentic person and live with passion and follow your passion and focus on adding value, be it in the work sense or be it in the relationship sense or in the social sense. So when you incorporate these concepts, ironically, the law of assumption will become easier for you guys. And then before you go to bed, you use this little hack and it can really kickstart your manifestation to come to you faster. And I would suggest this is best done when you feel demoralized or stuck in a rut or you're losing hope, because every night you will tell yourself this. Now, after you do this every night, I suggest you do it for 2 weeks. If you keep doing it, it could very easily go into dangerous territory where you are desperately wanting something every night before you sleep, almost like wishful thinking. So you don't want to get into that mindset. What you do want to do after those 2 weeks is to focus on a completely different topic that you want to manifest. So if in the first 2 weeks you were trying to manifest your dream partner, then in the second 2 weeks, perhaps try to manifest a work goal or something else that you want. And then revisit the other manifestation that you wanted 2 weeks after that, so that you're keeping your focus diversified on different topics so that you're not overly desperate in wanting one of the manifestations to take place, because as you know, that will slow down your manifestation from taking place. Anyway, guys, that is a quick tip I would say that will really speed up your manifestation. It won't take you long, 5 to 10 minutes for 2 weeks, and then change the topic to the next manifestation and then revisit the first. But I really think this will help you implement the law of assumption concept by Neville Goddard, because the truth is, subconscious programming is basically, simply put, having you intrinsically believe in what you want to program yourself to believe. So if you want to program yourself to believe that you are abundant, then you have to program your subconscious mind. And when you do that, the law of assumption will be a lot easier to implement. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave down below in the comments whether this technique worked for you and also how your manifestation journey is going. My email is in the description box, so if you want one-on-one coaching, then drop me a message there and I will get back to you guys ASAP. Thank you guys for watching. Bye.